Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom. Alright, let's fire it up. So in our previous episode, we went up to Landon. We convinced Sarai that we needed the power topaz, right? Yeah. And it makes me wonder, how did Sarai get the power topaz? Why did she have it? Why did the Orakians have it, right? Why was it passed down through the kingdom of Satera? Um, questions, questions, questions. So many questions that we never get answers to. Alright, so... Alright, and of course Sarai is our leading lady because she is extremely strong. Let's see, Alright, yep, let's go. Alright, let me assemble my thoughts. What else is going on here? We're going to Dragonspine Cape because that's where Lyle told us to go. We have the Power Topaz, which is the gem that allows us to get to Satellite, right? That's the alleged legend. So that we can save our people. And I think that's about it as far as what's going on, what we know, and all that good stuff. Is this the cave? I think we're going the right way. Oh no. Yep, Sarai just owning faced. Dragon gear glows. Alright, yeah, we're in there. I almost forgot how to do this first. Wait a minute, where do we go? The slicing and dicing. Okay, about halfway through. I'm wondering to myself, sitting here trying to think through what gear I want to end the generation with, because technically we don't need any additional gear. I don't think. We could technically end the generation with the gear that we have, primarily because of Sarai's strength, honestly. However, we want what our goal is. It's to start the third generation off strong, because there are monsters in the third generation in various locations that will end you, especially going along Ain's line. And then there's the question of, well, do I want to go into the third generation, or do I want to go back and do Nile? You know, kind of do what the official clue book does. It does the second generations, and then it does all the third generations. Still trying to decide what I want to do. I think I'll go back and do Nile. That kind of makes more sense to me because yeah, I just think that that'll make more sense. Alright. It's not here, right? It's the, yeah, it's the other part. It's the long part with the bridge. Oh, hello. Ain't gained a level, alright. How much Meseta do we have anyway? We've only got half. Barely under. Just 40,000 Meseta. Dang it. That's hardly anything. It seems like a lot compared to the first generation, right? But the prices of some of the stuff that we're about to shop for will make that seem like a pittance. Did we come here? Which part of the cape do we come to? I can't remember. Are we going the right way? Or are we in the right spot? We might... I might not be in the right spot. Yeah, I'm not in the right spot because I'm all the way to Endora. Wait, no, I do have to come up here. We have to come... No, I'm going the right way. Yeah, we have to come along the coast. Right? And then come down here, right? Somewhere, we'll find it. Annoying. I think here it is, right? Ambushed. Those demon flies are nasty. Yeah, this has got to be it. There we go. Look who it is. It's the same dragon from Reese's wedding. Who would have thunk? These demon flies have good defense. Climb onto my back. I'll take you over to Techna. Okay. This is some fantastic animation. What? It's Lyle! At last I can tell you my long-held secret. I have the power to change into a dragon. I kind of figured that. Well, you may not have... Well, you would have had to talk to a few specific NPCs to know that. So there was the one little boy, right, that you have to talk to, who says Lyle the Dragon Knight. If that didn't give it away, I don't know what would. But in the first generation, you have very subtle clues as well that we talked about in that, in those episodes about how, the Leyan beast turned into a man, or very subtle clues. So you could figure it out by the end of Reese's generation, but just in case you didn't and you took Niall's route, or excuse me, and you took you took Ain's route, you would find out for sure who Lyle was. Yes, it was I who stole Maya so very long ago. Please don't tell Reese. Guard Thea well, Ain. Yeah, Reese probably wouldn't have figured it out himself. He was kind of dense. I mean, think about it. It's like when when he saw Lena in Shasoran Castle, right? And then he had to fight Lyle. Lyle's probably like, man, this guy's as dumb as a box of rocks, but man, he can fight. Oh man, that's so sad that Lyle died. Alright, here we are, Techna. And hold on, let's just take a look at the monsters outside. I think that outside of Techna is where we'll be grinding for Meseta. Looks like it's the same stuff as the rest of the world. No change just because of where we are on the island. So this is the point of... Oh, I forgot to mention. We have passed the point of no return. I decided that we don't really need to get stuff in... I decided not to get the Laconia chest in Endora because it wouldn't pass on to the third generation. So that's why I bypassed that. And then in Lensol, there wasn't anything that we needed. So everything end game that we will buy is here in Techna. Welcome to Techna, the Castle of Power. Alright, let's save our game. Sarai hasn't leveled up yet, and she might get to level 3, but I don't know. That's just kind of what power level she's at. She's not really like at a level, generation 2 power level. She's like at a generation 2.5. Look at that. Oh man. Alright, we definitely want 2 Laconian's claws. Oh boy, so much money that we have to spend. We got 1 Laconian knife. Just 1. To replace that crappy still knife that she has. That's the only thing we'll buy Sarai. And then let's go ahead and get Mew. What? Oh, okay. Mew is going to sell her laser claw. Actually, we could probably just sell the 1 laser claw because the force claw is pretty good. I am torn. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we're going to buy 1 Laconian Claw from Mew. Yes. Let's sell Sarai's steel knife. Yeah. Sell Ain's force sword. Yes. Buy the Laconian sword for Ain. And pulse cannon. No. I might get the pulse cannon for Ren. We'll see how I feel about grinding out that much Meseta. Oh, I can sell that laser sword too. Alright. Now the thing about the Laconian sword, why we wanted it, not only is it an amazing sword, but this will last our 3rd generation character that, you know, whoever Ain's son is, whether it's Sean or Chris, that will last him until the very end of the game, until he gets his end game weapon. And that's the whole reason. And then we have Sarai, who's just, oh my goodness, almost 300 attack. And then Thea, she should be good, right? She's got a laser slicer and a slicer. Because I don't want to grind out 17,000 for a Laconia slicer. Ugh. Yeah, no thanks. Let's check out the armor shop. Let's get rid of that laser sword. Alright, let's go ahead and get Laconian armor for Ain. Still for, what does Mew have? What is she wearing? She's wearing a ceramic vest. Let's go ahead and get a force vest for Mew. Royal chest, steel robe. See, it's tempting to get the royal chest, excuse me, or, got a catch in my throat there. The royal chest or the steel robe for Leah, or, excuse me, need a cough drop or something. Royal chest for Sarai, or the steel robe for Thea. Did I just call her Leah again? Dang it. However, it's basically Meseta wasted because it doesn't pass on to the 3rd generation. I don't really want to buy anything that's not going to pass on to the 3rd generation, you know, armor or weapon-wise. That's why it's like, I only want to gear Thea and Sarai up to the minimal amount that's going to make them, you know, util in combat and also let them survive. So, let's see, that'll take us up to 220. And you see, and it's not even that impactful, really, you know? You know, that helps a little bit, but it's like, it's not a huge difference. You know, for characters like our main characters in all generations, your sword that you wield gives you more defense than anything else. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the steel robe for Thea, just to give her extra survivability. Sarai doesn't need any gear. She's got, or any additional gear. But yeah, Thea is kind of weak. What do Leyan? I can't remember what Leyan women's wear. Women? I can't. Is it bandanas? I don't remember what they wear. Anyway. I think all the shops are, yeah, lined up like this. Okay, so we've talked to that one NPC. Oh, let's check the tops of shops. The 2nd floors. See if there's anybody on the top of the item shops to talk to. Nope. Okay, anybody on the top of the inn? Nope. Alright, anyone on top of the armor shop? Nope. And anybody in the weapon shop on top? Yes, there we go. We Arakians sympathize with your plight. Ah, so they are Arakians. Okay, so this is an Arakian town. So is this an Arakian world? I'm guessing so, that Draconia is an Arakian world. This plague of cyborgs comes from satellite. Even the Arakians are calling it a plague of cyborgs. They're like, we don't want this. We don't want anything to do with this. Cyborgs have taken over our castle. Don't you know Prince Satellite is Azura? Oh my goodness! Which is of course the moon. Wait, no, we're fine. We don't need to, let's see, oh no, we do need to redistribute. Especially Thea. Oh yeah, Gra was useless, so we could ever do Foy. Yeah, I don't think that matters. We'll have her do... we'll just redistribute her healing. Or optimize her healing. Let's, do we want to optimize her for res, or just keep a couple extra on Rever? I don't know. Nah, let's just keep it like that. That's fine. Let's optimize Mew. She's already optimized. Let's see, Ain, you're optimized. And what about Ren? You are not optimized. Just one more. There we go. Okay. So now we have learned that the cyborgs, while they're not, you know, they're basically hostile to everybody. You know, they've made a hostile takeover of Arakian towns and worlds. They may not be killing Arakians, but they're kind of holding them hostage in their own cities. And of course now they're hunting out Layans as well. Would track them down and try to exterminate them. You know, I think in the two generations, Nile versus Nile and Ain, I think Ain's the castle dungeon can take you to Satellite. Beware, only in Tales is a place of peace. Oh great! Okay, so do we have an escape pipe? Do we have at least one escape pipe? No. So what I'm thinking is that we will do kind of like what we did before in Reese's generation. Let's see, is there even any treasure in the Draconian dungeon? I don't think so. There's a Trimate. That's it. Let's just see what creatures, what monsters are here. what cyborgs we have to fight. And then, because I don't know that there's like any people in here. Yeah, there's no people in here. Alright, do we have any new cyborgs, or is it all the same? Because if the creatures, if our enemies aren't going to be any more dangerous, then... Okay, yeah, there's nobody here. Ah, okay. Glaze sticks? Nice. Good experience, not good miss data. It's only the, like, the front row cyborgs that give us good miss data. Goodbye. Oh, that is ridiculous how powerful she is. Alright. Like, if you can take out the back row by yourself... Nice. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of scout the area out. I'm not necessarily planning on... Well, no, we might be able to beat it. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Ambushed. I guess I want to get a feel for... What am I trying to say? I want to get a feel for the enemies that are going to be on Azura. Because I don't think we're quite ready. We might be, but I don't know. I don't know. The enemies here in the castle seem to be no probalo, but I know that's because, you know, we just have a really good offensive power. But, you know, the question you have to ask yourselves is, well, how well can we take a hit? Now, there's really not much to see in the dungeon here. Ambushed. Let's see, we do have to go in a roundabout manner. Let me just check my map here real quick. We have to go kind of to the bottom-ish. Okay, so we just come here and then go down this little aisle. Nothing unusual here, just a whole bunch of motors and big, well, engines, whatever they are. Hello. Flopper. Wow, that's the longest attack animation we've seen yet. Just a whole group of giant floppy disks. Alright, let's get to it. And let's go ahead and throw out a heal for our party. We're not in dire need, but just to get us up there. There we go. Alright. Alright, so it looks like experience and... Let's see, I think we need to take this little corridor here. Experience and Meseta look pretty good here. So if I decide to grind... This place is as good as any, I think. Okay, and then we come up and around. I'm tempted to get the... I'm tempted to... what I'm trying to say. I'm tempted to get the pulse cannon. Oh, hello. Ambushed. I'm tempted to get the pulse cannon because of Thea's slicers and Sarai's knives, but I'm trying, you know, once again, gotta think of the 3rd generation. Yeah, I think I might get the pulse cannon. Because we're already at 7,000. So yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. I want, ideally, I would like the, those blue birdie bot things. You are the first of your people to visit us. I'm guessing that, your people means lands. But it's not just lands. There's only 2 lands in this group. There's 2 lands, 1 Arakian, and then 2 cyborgs, which are technically Arakians. The power topaz proves your courage and worth, which was passed down through Arakians. It is time for you to see your true world. Okay, it doesn't say anything different. So, it's like... what are you doing here anyway, you know? Why? Yeah, whatever. So many questions. Just more questions that will never be answered. Like, what are you doing here, sir? Alright. Let's see, Mew and Ren are level 33. Sarai is still level 1. Is she even close? No. Yeah, she might not even get the level 2. Alright. And off we go in the spaceship. Who's flying the spaceship? No one on board, no one in our party is qualified to fly this thing. No, you're true. Who's the voice that's talking to us? Cool music, by the way, but it's like, who is talking to us? It is a giant spaceship built by your ancestors. Look at that thing. So now, of course, all of like the passageways make sense. The way that they connect and everything. You know, a highly deductive mind, or even a moderately deductive mind, you know, probably could have figured it out. Even without like the assistance of the clue book, because the clue book kind of tells you right away. And here we go. Now we approach the craft called Satellite. An artificial moon. Yep, an artificial moon. Let's see, what's our party status like? Okay, we're good. So I'm not really here to go down and fight the end of generation boss. I just want to see what kind of foes we have here. And how badly they beat us up. 12, 14, okay. It's not bad. Wow, okay. Good experience. Oh, we surprised the monster. Hooray! Wow, that's a lot of Meseta. Okay. So, we could actually come here and... Wait. Oh, okay. So there's a threshold. Okay, well that's fine. That is actually fine. Okay, so it might be worth it to grind a little bit on Azura for end of generation gear. I'll think about it. For the meantime, we are going to go back and save and then call it the episode. We are very, very close to the end, of course, and so we will, in our next episode, we will come to the end of Ain's generational story. But yeah, I think off screen, I think I'll grind Meseta for the Pulse Cannon. And I think that's about it. So, and then there's not much left to get either. I mean, we've gathered quite a bit of Meseta already, just kind of doing exploratory wandering. Makes me wonder if we go back and think about a little bit more about what was happening on the Orakian side. Right, so Sarai is Lena's daughter. The whole time when the cyborg armies are invading, when it all started, you know, where was Sarai and Lena? Well, if we think back to where we tried to take the Landon Aquatica passage, and we met that soldier that says, "You cannot pass, Loon forbids it." Well, you know, if we haven't had experience playing the game, and if we once again look from the perspective of the characters, we don't know who Loon is. It's like, who's Loon? We know, of course, if we play Niall's adventure, that Loon is the antagonist of Niall's generation, but we don't know that from Ain's generation. We're like, who's Loon? And why can't we, why can't we take passage to our own home world? We're Layans. So I don't know if that's was intentional or what, but there's this like suggested, parallel that's happening, and so it's suggested that while Siren, who is our ultimate antagonist of Ain's generation, is attacking all of the Layans, that at the same time, Loon is doing the same thing against the Orakians. And there's a theory that that's why you never see anybody in Orakian towns, is because they are fleeing Loon's monster armies. What else is out there? And and there's even wilder theories. Like there's theories that that even if you choose to marry Maya, that Lena gives birth to twins. One of them is Sarai, and she joins Ain, but Niall is out there. Niall is out there taking on Loon the same time you, as the player, are playing Ain to deal with Loon and his monsters. So the theory of like parallel universes is very strong in this game. All right, we did get poisoned. Let's see who has the best anti. 3. Yeah, we got 12. And then they even get more wild in the 3rd generation. In fact, there's this old short manga that was made. It was a silly one. It was made a long time ago about like all the four 3rd generation characters like randomly meeting, and they go on this little adventure together. Anyway, so that will conclude this episode. And next episode, we will meet Siren, of course. And I don't think his name's been dropped yet. I don't think we know. that it's Siren. Has someone in Techna said that it's Siren's armies? I think they just called them the Cyborg armies. Anyway, Siren, who is the ultimate antagonizer, he will be confronted and defeated, and then we will decide whether or not we want to proceed with the third generation or go back to the second. I'm leaning towards just going back and playing Niall's generation, and then just to give a good like what I'm trying to say, consequential comparison of generations and not like hop all over the place. Anyway, so until our next episode, so long for now.